Welcome to the Hampton Law Firm. Are you facing a probation revocation in Texas? Let's get you ready for what to expect. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great criminal content for everything related to Texas criminal law. All right, now by the way, if you stay around to the end of this video, I'll also give you access to a free ebook called What to Do If You've Been Charged with a Crime in Texas. Let's jump right in. Now, probation revocation hearings. What will happen? What should you expect? Well, here's the problem. If you've been placed on a deferred adjudication probation or maybe a straight probation, and maybe your probation officer has either reached out to you or is claiming that you violated the terms and conditions of your probation, there are a few things that you need to be aware of in order to be ready to defend yourself. Number one, let's talk about those ground rules. First, the ground rules. Number one, with a probation revocation hearing, you no longer have the right to a jury trial. Okay. Now, normally, under a regular case, if you have not yet been placed on probation, you have the right to a jury trial. But on a probation revocation, you've already pled guilty to the probation or been found guilty and placed on a probation. And now you no longer have the right to a jury trial. You only have the right to a hearing in front of the judge. Number two, the burden of proof on a probation revocation is lower than on a jury trial. So under a regular jury trial, the state of Texas must prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. However, under a probation revocation hearing, the standard is by a preponderance of the evidence, which is basically 51 to 49%. You stand in the balance. You stand in the balance of the scales of justice on that. Can the state of Texas prove that you violated your probation by 51 to 49%? Now, number three, although it is risky, it is possible that you could go to a hearing, the judge could adjudicate you and find that you have violated the terms and conditions of your probation, but he or she could still allow you to keep your freedom. The judge could choose to either reinstate your probation or convict you and place you on a new straight probation at the hearing if you presented special or unique circumstances that explained how you got in the position that you're in. Now, so how can a good lawyer help on this? What is it that an attorney can do to help you in this situation? A good lawyer can work on your probation revocation prior to your hearing. And for instance, we at the Hampton Law Firm, we've been able to resolve quite a number of probation revocation cases where our clients were able to keep their freedom without ever having to take the risk of taking it to an actual probation revocation hearing. A good lawyer can negotiate with the prosecutor, the probation department, and the judge to look at the alleged violations of probation and sometimes may be able to show that that technical violation they're claiming that you did was maybe not a violation at all. Or maybe it was such a minor violation that it does not warrant jail time as punishment. Additionally, a good lawyer may also be able to negotiate with the judge to keep your freedom in exchange for maybe you doing some additional things. Sometimes the court will agree for you to maintain your freedom if you take some additional classes or maybe new drug testing or drug treatment somewhere along those lines. But beware, I want to remind you, this is very important. Beware, if you have been told by your probation officer that you have a warrant out for your arrest, it is very important that you hire an attorney. Because if you are arrested with a warrant because of a probation revocation, there is a hold placed upon you and you do not automatically get a bond. So the only way to get a bond set on a probation revocation is to have an attorney go in and make the request to your specific judge. So if you need help with coming up with a plan for your legal defense on a probation revocation, don't hesitate to call the Hampton Law Firm at 817-877-5200. All right, I promised you if you waited around to the end of this video that I would give you a free ebook, What to Do If You Have Been Charged with a Crime in Texas. So click the link right down here below. Be happy if you fill out the form. We'll send over that free ebook to you. And if you have any questions about your situation, don't hesitate to call our office. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content. I hope you have a great rest of your day.